Okay, guys and girls, it is rocking and rolling out here. I'm talking about rocking and rolling. Windy, cloudy, thundery, lightning, all kinds of strange things going on. But it's wonderful because we are going to watch giant deer antlers grow on the Jimmy and Chris Houston's Twin Eagle Ranch channel. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel right now. Over 100,000 folks on there, great people. If you are subscribed, please share this with a lot of your friends. If you know people that love deer, love the outdoors, love to fish, you know people that hunt deer, this deal of watching giant deer antlers grow is just one of the most fascinating things to me. And I know to a lot of you that are not out in the woods this time of the year and can't see those, how much they change from now. Right now it's changing day to day, not week by week. It's a lot of changes, but day to day they're adding inches, and it's just absolutely outstanding. We got some big ones. We got some little bucks got their first horns that are already like 8 or 10 points on their first horns, and they're just blossoming out. Let's get going, guys and girls. This is going to be fun. Share. Let's get this thing up to a couple of 100,000.
See, we're coming up on Big Canyon Lake right there, and it's raining really good. I mean, really well. We were forecast to get out of this today, tonight, and tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's supposed to happen. Supposed to be some more storms come through here tonight that we got a shot at. I looked at the radar, and this is just a little bitty tiny thunder cell that is just happening to hit right at us. It's hitting up in town also. Sulphur and Davis is a much larger one. This is just a little tiny guy, but it bullseyed. It got us bullseye right on it. And so I'm gonna pull down here. I got Beamer with me. And the bad part too, if I wanted to walk the bank, is I need to go get my high C muck boots, which I don't have with me. Get my high C muck boots, because I thought it was gonna be dry, just cloudy, and it's a little cool, 61 degrees. But I thought I was just going to drive down here and walk the bank and maybe catch 8 or 10 bass on a red man spinner bait, maybe a plastic worm. I actually got a couple of rods with me, maybe 3 rods with me. But what's going to happen now is that we've had a good enough rain that all the bank is probably going to be real muddy and messed up. So probably that's be a bad deal to go down there with my tennis shoes on. So I'm gonna, yeah, it's muddy already. I don't know. I still don't know if the water has come to the boat ramp. I'm gonna drive down the boat ramp. Jimmy, you back down backwards to launch this thing. Hey, looky there. I bet we can launch a bass boat in here. I may have to do that next week. Yes, sir. Look at that. If we get some good rain now, we should be able to. I'm not sure we can launch one. Yeah, I can right there. But the ramp is actually in the water now, which is good. But really, I want to fish off of that point right over there to my right and fish a little bit to the left, but it's going to get solid mud. Now, I might be able to walk around down by the dam and not get muddy. I don't know. I'll check that out. I'm going to pull back out here and pull over there on the grass a little bit. I don't want to get my shoes all muddy when I have muck boots and stuff like that to use and stuff like this. I'm going to pull down here and wait just a few minutes. Sit here, listen to the radio just a little bit. But Nellie's taking a nap. I've been retrieving with her this afternoon, so she's kind of worn down a little bit. It's hard to wear that little rascal down. She will retrieve and retrieve and retrieve. Look at this rain we are getting at the Eagle. Thank you, Lord, for this. This is nice. Very, very nice. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be muddy. Look at that rain. It's raining so hard you can't even see the dam over there hardly. All right, well, we'll just wait and see what happens.
Good morning, boys. How are you boys this morning, huh? How are you boys this morning, huh? What are y'all nervous about? What are y'all nervous about, huh? Might have some rain coming. What are y'all nervous about, big boys? Look at those antlers, will you? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, yes. Yeah. Where's your other running mate, Fat Boy, huh? No, maybe that's Fat Boy right there. Yeah, that last one is going the other way. I think it's Fat Boy. My man, Forrest, Lucky 13, TC, TC's right in the middle. Yeah, that is a beautiful. Zoom right in on people. Lucky 13 right there. Look at those antlers. They are coming on strong. That's an awfully good look this morning, early, as the boys munch on some South Fresh deer food. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You guys are just about as gorgeous as they come. All right. Oh, there's number 6 right out there. Yeah. That was the one we were missing. Oh, and that might be TC right there. I don't know. Might have been looking at somebody. I think it's TC right in the dead middle right there. I'd have to look at the ear tag to see. We're getting lots of deer that have really big antlers. But there's all 6 of them right there. There's all 6 of them right there. That's what I'm talking about. There goes my family. There go my goose family. And Goose and the Goslings. They were down there in the grass. I walked out here on the deck. We had lots of thunder and lightning and storms in Oklahoma. I think today about 15,000 lightning strikes, they said, around in the Oklahoma City area. Not rain to drop here, and the storm has pretty much gone around, and we kind of back out a little bit where you can look at what the lake looks like. You can see what the sky looks like. It got solid clouds in here, but that rolled by. Nothing happened. Possibility of a little rain. You got there. You look out there on that yard just running, can't even hardly see those geese swimming. They live over on the other side of the lake during the day. I was fishing with my buddy. Oh, got a lot of wind noise coming, I'm sure. Fishing with my buddy, Rocky Calmus. And we found them over there, and they were beautiful. They're growing. Those geese have got a really, really good shot now, as big as they are, of becoming adult Canadian geese. I love it. Well, would you look at what Chris is doing now? She has Prince Charming up there, and she's got Prince Charming eating out of her hand now. How about that, honey? Is that nice? Look at how big his antlers are getting. Looky there, he kind of is afraid of me coming up here. Look how big that knob is on that one side there, babe. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yes, I wasn't really going to put this video here in the Antlers video, but I think I will. I'll put this in the Antlers video for this week. We didn't really come to look at antlers, but that's what we're doing, because that is Prince Charming, who's got the biggest antlers on the block, we think. And Chris is feeding him out of her hands. Is that fun, baby? Uh-huh. Did you ever think, honey, that you would be feeding a white deer this side of heaven?
Why not?
Why not? That's a good answer, baby. Why not? Trying to block the wind off of here. We got a little wind blowing. I don't have a microphone on. Just out here messing around with the deer. We got the babies out. Over on the other side is Wild Child. She's outside. But look at all the babies we have inside here. Coming up here. Little Whitey. They're enjoying the grass and stuff. I don't know. We might just let a bunch of these out and see what happens. But I definitely want that little, I don't know, that little buck I think is going to be, we'll turn him out. We might turn him out tomorrow evening and see what happens. Or tomorrow sometimes after church. That's pretty cool, isn't it, honey? He loves carrots, doesn't he? What about the Cheerios? Is he eating any of the Cheerios?
I don't know.
Did your babies eat all the apples that was in there?
No.
There's still some apples in there? Cool. Oh yeah, there's still apples in there. Look at that deer. You want to get a good close-up look at Prince Charming's antlers? There they are. And they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single day. Very cool. Now, that is a sight right there that warms my heart. It's a big-time storm out there. This is water coming off of a kind of a mess up in our gutter system right here by the house. But if you look out over the lake, you'll see that that's a big-time rainstorm. And It's dark out there. It's dark because of the rainstorm. It's not dark. It's after 8 o'clock. Barely after 8 o'clock, but it's after 8 o'clock. I could see the storm coming earlier, and it's been watching for it, and it's finally got here. You see the thunder and lightning. Now you see the lightning, hear the thunder. There it is. Big time rain. I don't know how long it's going to last. One of the best rains we've had in a long time. So if it continues to rain, like that for very long, it's going to be a good one. I'm not sure I can even look at my radar right now. The phone popped up and said the Twin Eagle Wi-Fi, which is my Starlink Wi-Fi, Elon Musk Starlink system, which works great. It's faster now than it was when we put it in. It was much faster than anything we've ever had here. But it's like DirecTV. It is not working right now. My DirecTV is also gone off during this big heavy storm. So we just have to wait until the storm passes. Hopefully that's an hour or so. I looked at the radar a little earlier, and there was a pretty good little batch of rain. Thunder rolls. Pretty good little patch of rain behind us. I didn't shoot any video, but I saw Forrest out there with 3 other bucks this morning and a couple of does. Wild child. I could not get her back in last night. Been out 3 consecutive days. Little whitey, I got back in about midnight or 1 o'clock. I stayed up till almost 3 trying to get wild child back. She did not come back. Hopefully she made the rest of the night. We don't have everybody here this afternoon, but we do have 4 big old boys here that we can get in here pretty close. I'm just carrying handheld on my camera here. Do not have a tripod. Let me take a look at everybody we can up close. That's Fat Boy that's kind of getting a little nervous right there. No tagging Fat Boy. Look how big that deer is. Of course, that's TC right there. Now, Mr. Forrest was here a second ago. I don't see Mr. Forrest. He was here just a minute ago. Can't believe he ran off. This would be lucky number 13 that you see. He's basically an 8-point right there, but he's going to be bigger than that. He's going to branch out there for at least a 9 or a 10. No, that's not lucky 13. That's 2006 or 2008. We don't really know sure. I can't really tell. Ot 6 has got a long way to go, but that deer there, it can just almost not possibly be 20-06, although somebody said that said 6 on it. It's pretty much like an 8 to me. But you can see him there. He's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, here, look at Fat Boy about getting behind a tree. Now, Fat Boy's probably going to be an 8 or a 10. He's only got basically about 3 up there right now, but he's got a long way to go. And the Fat Boy is a native Oklahoma deer. No Iowa strain in that deer at all. Y'all listen to that thunder back there. Listen to that thunder. That guy's coming in right there. Can't really see too much because of the trees. It's beginning to sprinkle a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of dark in those clouds. Another little rain shower coming. We're in a little rainy period here, but once this gets through, we may have almost no rain for the rest of this month. But we are right at the 20-inch mark, a little bit over. We actually stayed down around 20 or below all the way through September last year. There's 0 rain in July, 0 in September. We finally hit 24 at the end of October, 29 for the year. So we're about 20 right now. So we could definitely, we could get some more rain here in June, which hopefully we'll get some here in the next 30 minutes or an hour. I was gonna say now we're down to 3, but there's Fat Boy, he's walking off. The deer have been grazing all day as well, so they got South Fresh food here. And They're cleaning it up, but they're not. We didn't throw any to them. That's just what the feeder threw. But that's taking a good close look at everybody. TC, basically a 5-point right now, but he's got a lot of splitting to do out there on the end. Lucky 13 is not here. Odd 6 or odd 8. Fat boy. Fat boy. Might just be an 8-point. But gosh, she's a pretty one. Absolutely. The boys are out here this evening, a few of them. There were 6 of them a minute ago out at the feeder. They cleaned that up, cleaned all the South Fresh up, and they come out here and eat the clover and the rye. Just absolutely love to take videos of them out here in the yard because it's just special. I don't care who you are or where you are or what you do. It is special if you're in a place where you can have big bucks like that. And these bucks are not even half the size they're going to be. But it's just a special deal to get to do. I know the wind's blowing, we got a little wind noise there, but we're not into production. We're into sharing big bucks and antlers growing. And I don't know, but I love it to see Mr. Forrest there with his father, TC. Thundercloud, that's an old buck right there. Yeah, he said, come here, and he said, what are you doing, Jimmy, calling me old? Yes, I am. As we get down toward the end of this week, to get down to our Friday and Saturday Antlers videos, you see my man Forrest laying out there. And Forrest has still got a long way to go, but you can see that he's getting much wider. He's added width this week as opposed to additional tines. But you can see that those tines out there are going to definitely split out to 4 and 4 on each side, perhaps 5 and 5 on each side. But he's a big, beautiful deer. Their color is just absolutely fantastic this time of the year. And he's the only boy here early in the morning. But the other guys are not too far away, I'm sure. We start this morning with Wild Child back in with her adopted brother, Little Whitey. And she stayed out in the wild for a couple, 2 or 3 days, which is both good and bad. The bad part was that she worried Jimmy quite a bit. It's like a daughter gone astray. And I was so glad that I kept hanging on the positive that I wasn't finding any buzzards anywhere. And so we thought maybe she's still alive and just wandering around like a wild child will. Sure enough, she was. Of course, she was born in the pen and abandoned, so her mama's still in that pen. Now, whether she knows her mama now or not, I don't know. But she did come back. And that is just absolutely fantastic. We'll be traveling today. A great friend of mine has been put on hospice. Great friend of mine. One of my fishing buddies. We're going to be traveling today to visit him. And taking a look at the deer. One more day before we start posting the changes this week, which have been pretty significant. That guy's widened out. They're all getting bigger. As I turned around to go back into the house, I knew the other guys were not far away. Only one in the prayer circle, Forrest. But look out there, and there is TC. His horns are wider, and of course getting bigger around. And I kind of looked off out through the woods, and I could see bodies out there, live bodies, laying around in the woods. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. That one up there. No, that's just a stump there. So I guess let's see. $5 just looking around. While I've been out here talking, Most of them are laying down enjoying the nice morning. It's going to be hot today. As I'm talking, there's the fat girl. Side pooching out. We don't know if she's carrying a baby or just a fat girl. She's beautiful, I know that. So, I guess just about everyone is here. No close-ups right now. We'll see where they are before Chris and I have to leave. Got a lot of traveling to do.